Hey everyone, it is Tanya. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another apartment renovation. Today I am renovating 1310 21 Chic Street in the Fashion District of San Myshuno. And I'm really excited to share this one with you because it's got a different floor plan than I have ever achieved in this apartment before. I am always trying to mix up my floor plans and figure out ways to do a different layout in the same space you're allotted, since you can't really change the walls of the apartments. You can change windows with tool, but outside of mods, there's not a whole lot you can change about them outside of the floor plans. So right now I'm trying to figure out the general layout. I've pretty much gotten it figured out here, but it is only slowly coming together. We have this little walkway space, which is kind of an open concept bedroom, which I think is really fun. It's like a walk-through space, and I think it utilizes the space really nicely. And then we're going to be working on the kitchen. The bedroom is not done yet. I was just placing down a bed to remember to go back and work on that and, kind of placeholder furniture. I do that in a lot of my builds where I just throw something down and then that symbolizes the space it's going to be. But in the kitchen here, I did end up using these counters and cabinets from Dream Home Decorator in this really pretty green swatch. And then I'm just scaling a rug up here in the kitchen to fit a little bit better the size I wanted it to be. It's a little bit off center. I think rugs are always like that in kitchen spaces. I know the one in my kitchen that I keep right under the sink to stand on while doing dishes is always getting pushed around and is never quite right in the home. So that is why I did that, and then just getting some more wall decor in here. I will be changing the tile a couple of different times, and it's not going to stay as this one, but we'll get there in the end. It'll be a-okay. It ends up being a more muted swatch, or I guess it's an entirely different tile. It ends up being a really plain, creamish colored square tile. Although I really love this particular wallpaper, which is just a base game one that we got in an update a couple of years ago now. And then I'm just trying to figure out a couple more decorations for the kitchen. So I'm using these little sticky notes and stuff that you can tack up on the fridge, which I think are so cute. Those came with Parenthood. They're actually supposed to be on the parenting board, and I just think they're really cute, and I like to add them on fridges occasionally. But anyway, we are getting started on the bathroom now, and I think this is one of the coolest parts of this apartment because you actually enter the apartment into the bathroom. And it's completely open concept. There is an archway right into the kitchen, so you have easy access to the rest of the apartment. And there's no proper doors in this apartment. It's all archways. So you enter into the bathroom and then cross into the kitchen, through the bedroom, into the living room at the end. It's definitely a floor plan I've never tried before, but I think it's really nice, especially because you can keep all the mess to a space that has tile when you first walk in. So there's a place to hang up your coats and umbrellas and all of that when you first get in the house. You could probably throw your umbrella in the tub. I feel like that would be a good use of the space. And just getting some necessities and a couple of pieces of clutter to make this space look a little bit more lived in. So got some toothbrushes, got a plunger, some detergent and stuff. And then I was hanging up a broom here in the kitchen. But now I'm just fiddling around with the wallpapers. I was not happy with the tile, even though I really like that one. It just felt like it didn't fit this apartment. So I ended up switching to this one in the end, which I think is base game. And then I needed to get my cutting boards because I just love them and they need to be in every build. So doing that. And then I decided in here I wanted to swap out the bed. So I ended up grabbing a 4-poster bed because this space is really small. So I wanted it to be a little bit more closed off so it felt cozier. So I thought a 4-poster bed achieved that desire of having a little place to cocoon yourself. So that is what I did in here, and I really went strong with the orange and the green color scheme. I thought it was a lot of fun, and we're just going to be getting a rug in here and figuring out if I want to paint the walls. I end up having a little bit of a brick accent wall that continues from this room into the living room, and then just going to be getting some storage. And I also decorated the space with posters. I was thinking this was probably a Sim's first apartment right after university or right after high school. And they just brought some of their decor with them from their previous bedroom. Maybe got a collection of random furniture that they've collected from thrift stores, hand-me-downs, maybe some new pieces as well. But it's kind of a mixture of stuff, and I think it came out really cool in the end. Definitely let me know what you think of it. But anyway, over here I have some of these like cube drawers. I think that's a really realistic touch for the person I had in mind for this apartment. And then next to that, I'm actually going to be putting a stand-up mirror. So I get rid of the one on the wall, and there ends up being some more decorations up there as well. I just really like adding posters. I think they add so much personality to the game. So that is what I did there. And then we're moving on into the living room. And this room is really big, so I ended up closing off part of it with some more storage space with a lot of closets. That's definitely something I have seen in a lot of smaller apartments that for some reason they have a lot of storage, which is really nice when you're living in a small space. So I decided to do that. So we have the closet in the hallway, and then there's going to be 2 more closets in here, which I will be getting to shortly. At first, I was really looking for this bookcase because it's going with that whole collected furniture vibe. So I definitely wanted this one, which is from University. It's made out of like metal pipes on top of some cinder blocks. And then this couch, which I've talked at length about because it's such a nice couch and looks like one that you would probably have as a hand-me-down or just a cozy normal couch. Like, it's nothing fancy, and that's what I love about it. It's so realistic. So I got that in here, and then also got an armchair, and we're gonna be grabbing a rug. I tried a couple different ones, but I went with one from Strangerville in the end. I think it worked nicely. It's very beige in here, but I think that is, once again, pretty realistic. And yeah, the curtains I picked are green, and then the side table, or the side chair, is blue. I can't remember if I changed that in the end, but I'm finally adding these wardrobes that I had mentioned. Oh, I grabbed the wrong ones, and those are sticking into the hallway. That's fine. If you need the extra storage, might as well take up some of the hallway space. Nobody else needs it. It's just the hallway. Anyway, just adding a place for a television over here, and I ended up swapping out the one in the bedroom as well because I felt like it was too big. And yeah, that's what this space is gonna look like. That's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you made it this far, happy April Fool's Day. I hope you enjoyed this really silly apartment. It's been on my to-do list for a long time to do a wonky apartment like this with a awful layout, but I didn't plan to voice it over like this. But I hope you had a great day. Enjoy the screenshots. Bye, everyone.